What's the next item I want you to stock? I want you to stock oatmeal, okay? Now I have two different types of oatmeal, but we're gonna start with the easiest one. We're gonna start with instant oatmeal. Oatmeal is so good for you. And the other really good thing about it, guys, is it's loaded. It's loaded with so many vitamins. Let's talk about those. Okay, selenium, manganese, calcium, zinc, and 1 cup of that instant oatmeal, guys, provides 6 grams of protein. That's huge, okay? We can use this. We can use this in so many versatile ways. Keep learning, keep watching. Let me show you what you can do with it, because you would be surprised. You can just make instant oatmeal for breakfast. Simple, right? Pour some water in it, put it in the microwave, heat it up till it's your consistency, throw some butter, milk in there, sugar, sugar alternatives if you don't like sugar, honey, whatever you like to put in your oatmeal. Walnuts are a really great addition too. Put that in your oatmeal and eat it. My kids love it. I have dehydrated fruits that I also stock that I can throw in there that are really nice. Instead of buying those instant oatmeal packages, we make our own, okay? We just teach our kids to eat what they have. You like little maple syrup flavor? Pour some syrup in it. That's a really good one too. Okay, what else can we do with oatmeal? Well, we can make cobblers. So we have that wonderful rhubarb outside. We can make a nice oatmeal crisp. If you guys don't know how to do that, let me know in the comments. I can teach you how to make oatmeal toppings. Oatmeal toppings for apple pies. Guys, these are a really good dessert, really easy. I can teach you how to make a pie too. Let me know. I got my grandma's recipe for a really good pie crust. Okay, so we can make our desserts, those apple pies on top, those cobblers. Yes, these are foods that we can stretch. Okay, what else can we do? Guys, we can take this oatmeal and we can grind it down and we can make oat flour. And out of that oat flour, we can make bread, okay? If you don't have yeast, I encourage you to stock yeast, but that's a whole nother video. We're not there yet, okay? Other ways that we can use oatmeal. Did you know that you can make oatmeal pancakes with that oatmeal flour? Yes, you can. You can also make oatmeal cookies. Yes, those no-bake instant cookies that everybody really likes. Don't forget about those, guys, because you remember those from your childhood. Go ahead. You deserve to eat the cookie. Eat a cookie every now and again, okay? Be nice to yourself. All right, so what else can we do with these oatmeals? We can zip them up and we can put them in our protein shakes, right? Who doesn't love a little extra boost of protein? I know I do. I know I need it. My kids like it. Put some fresh greens in there, like some fresh kale, some fresh spinach, a little of that oats. It's gonna thicken it, right? Oh, and don't let me forget, you can use it as a thickener, guys. When you have that flour and you've got it ground down, that oatmeal, you can do that in your food processor too. Bet you didn't know that. Okay, if you want me to show you how to do that, I'll show you how to do that too, guys, okay? Feed your animals with it. You have chickens, you have a little extra oatmeal that, you've had sitting in your cupboard for a long time, go throw it to your chickens. Chickens will eat it. They will absolutely love it, guys, okay? Add some milk and sugar to that. A little bit of cinnamon. It's gonna feel like a dessert, right? Instead of rice pudding, we're gonna make an oatmeal pudding. Guys, we have to start thinking. We have to use our food that we have, right? Let's feed our kids. We can do so many things with oatmeal that we forget about. What are the benefits of eating oatmeal? Well, it's going to lower your risk of cardiovascular disease. Spoken from a cardiovascular ICU nurse, okay? I take care of hearts for a living when I can work, so let me help you take care of your heart. Eat some more oatmeal. Stock some oatmeal in your pantry because it's good for you, okay? Loaded with B vitamins. It's high in dietary fiber. If you at all struggle with bowel issues, this reduces inflammation in the GI tract, okay? It is good for you. Eat it. It'll stick to your bones. That's why people ate it in the Depression, okay? That will last longer than those more processed. I realize instant oatmeal is a little more processed than your steel cut oatmeal, and that's okay, okay? All right, we'll talk about steel cut oats in another video as well, because I stock those too. We can make oat bread, and we can also take those oats, and before we even grind them, we can put them as a topper on bread and make a really hearty, healthy bread, which is really good too, okay? All right, what else can we do with this oatmeal? Okay, not only can we grind it down into that flour consistency, so it's gonna be almost like a breadcrumb, but we can take that and we can stretch our meats. So we can make meatloaves, we can make meatballs, all of the same things, guys, that you've heard me say before. We can add it to our meat when we're cooking hamburgers, and we can stretch our hamburgers. So not something we always think about doing. Why? Because, well, we like the good taste of a hamburger, right? But we forget that we can even stretch our hamburgers. We can stretch more than just meatloaf and meatballs. Stretch those hamburgers, stretch your tacos out. There's other things, we'll get into those, that you can do to stretch your meats too. All right, So now that we want to use this oatmeal and we realized it's a really good idea, how are we going to store this oatmeal? You ought to be used to me by now, right? Okay, I've got my bucket here. This is my Royal King bucket, okay? Got my nice airtight gamma lid. And inside this, you'll see that I have oatmeal. Look at that, okay? I didn't even buy this in bulk because, again, when I shop on a budget. So I always look at the price per ounce. Look at the label, okay? It is there. Read it. See what's cheaper. Sometimes you can find it cheaper in bulk. That's great, but not always, okay? I don't care if you're bringing home 10 of those little containers of instant oatmeal from Walmart. Fine, fill your bucket up, okay? Then you'll know that you'll have this for your kids and you can feed them. You can feed them a hearty meal for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. There's so many ways that you can use this, okay? Before we talk storage, let's talk about what we're going to do with this oatmeal once we buy it and bring it home from the store. How do we keep mealworms, weevils, and flower moths from hatching out of our oatmeal? Did you know that there's a certain amount of egg larvae that is allowed to be in your food? You can read the USDA website. It's true. Okay, so how do we keep from hatching these lovely little things that hitch rides on our food that we want to store to feed our family? Okay, we're going to take that container that we bought this in, whenever we got it from the grocery store, and we're going to put it in our freezer. What's that going to do? It's going to kill off those eggs, okay? We don't want that stuff to grow or hatch because we want to use our food. We don't want the bugs to eat it, okay? So freezing it ensures that they die, and 3 days is the time necessary to do that. And then we're going to let it warm up to room temperature when we take it out of the freezer. Okay, that will prevent any excess moisture. All right, then we're going to store it into our bucket. 2,000 cc oxygen absorber for a 5-gallon bucket. Why? Because that's what's going to preserve it. These last easy for me over 2 years, guys. Easy, super easy. Okay, put your airtight lid on it. Bam, that's how we store it. You're good to go. And moms, there's one more thing I forgot. If you're at all trying to nurse a baby, it's grumpy. He just woke up from a nap. But if you're at all trying to nurse a baby and you want to make extra good, high-fat, quality breast milk, get yourself some oatmeal because it has been proven to increase your breast milk supply. Yes, let's take care of our kids, right? Because that's what we love to do. We love to be great moms. Okay, take care of yourself, guys. I hope you have a good day. Thanks for coming back to my pantry. I'm going to go nurse this little guy because hopefully we switched medications so I can. Have a good day.